The Fed cuts, but its future direction isn't quite so clear. It's Thursday, September 18th, and here's what you need to know. The Federal Reserve has cut rates by a quarter point, with only one dissenting voice. That was President Trump's new nominee, Stephen Moran. He voted for a jumbo half-point cut. Fed Chair Jerome Powell said the weakening labour market is now top of mind for policymakers and hinted the central bank will cut again in both October and December. Powell did temper the most aggressive hopes of easing, though, saying inflation is still running hot and the Fed will move one meeting at a time. Policymakers' average projections are now for another 50 basis points of cuts by the end of the year, although one of them forecasts more than 100 basis points of easing. The projections are anonymous, but that was most likely Moran, pointing to the direction the administration wants the Fed to take. Our chart of the day is the dollar. It hit a 3.5-year low on the back of that decision, but has since rebounded as markets aren't quite sure what to make of the Fed's path ahead. Global stocks have also wobbled after hitting a record high, although Fed funds futures traders now see the chance of another 25 basis point cut at the next meeting at 87.7%. Watch out too for the Bank of England decision later. It's likely to keep rates on hold at 4%, but slow its sell-off of government bonds. It's the only central bank that actively sells off the bonds that it bought in the wake of the 2008 crisis, and critics say that pushes up the cost of government borrowing. It's likely to slow the pace to a median £67.5 billion. Our number of the day, staying in the UK, is $205 billion or £150 billion. That's the value of a new package of US investments in Britain set to be unveiled later by President Trump and the Prime Minister Keir Starmer. That includes $42 billion in tech funding from Microsoft, Nvidia and Google, and $122 billion of investment in British businesses from Blackstone. And our stock of the day is FedEx. That's expected to report a hit to first quarter profits later. Watch out for the impact of President Trump's decision to end the tax exemption on parcels under $800. That will give an early indication of how much the change has hit the whole delivery industry, including big sellers like Amazon. And that's what you need to know this morning.